Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Gomes. Are you ready to get started? Today we'll talk about insights on shale gas development in Brazil and expert-based assessment. First, I will introduce a chart. This chart shows us that more than 25% of the global energy matrix still use coal as an energy source. It's believed that natural gas will play an important role in the energy transition. According to Bureau, an executive director at the International Energy Agency, natural gas is one of the main things of global energy, whereas it replaces more polluting fuels, it improves air quality and limits emission of carbon dioxide. At the moment, 50% of the natural gas used in Europe comes from US. 50% of the natural gas used in Europe is a shale gas. Shale gas is natural gas of hard spontaneous extraction. What does that mean? It needs to be simulated to capture it from the rock. So, it's called an unconventional resource. Is shale gas produced in Brazil? The answer is not yet. Shale gas exploitation and exploration is not allowed in Brazil right now. But you say exploitation and exploration? Yes, I say that. This study critically analyzed the positive and negative impacts expected from shale gas exploration in Brazil. The analysis consists of two steps: literature review and expert interviews. Why do experts interview with? So, collect information from the expert's experience and perceptions would allow to establish a link between international literature review and Brazil national reality. So, how were that experts chosen? It started in the academic cluster when, after meeting professors who participated in Brazilian shale gas project financed by FINEP. So, the professors nominate new participants for the interviews, and from there the other clusters were formed. That interview transcripts were imported into the MaxQDA software, and the date coding and categorization process was also carried out in the same software. How many experts were interviewed? It was possible to interview 12 Brazilian experts with different backgrounds, 3 university professors, 3 top leaderships of the Brazilian federal government, 3 professionals from institutions at the Ministry of Environment and the Ministry of Mines and Energy. These top leaderships are involved in the strategic planning of the Brazilian energy sector and have frequently participated in international technical missions visiting oil and gas industry producing shale gas around the world. During the course of this study, interviews will be identified according to column 1 in this table to maintain their anonymity. What's the analysis of this article results in the first step? The analysis reflects much more than a concern with the environmental dimension, 25%. They reflect the need for constant improvements in the technological dimension, 28%. Then, the social dimension was highlighted with 23%. It was very close to the environment publications. What does that mean? This means that perception by society and the demystification of this activity are as relevant to acceptance of this exploitation as environment issues. And Why the economy dimension represents only 10% in this chart? Because, according to interview E6, PhD in economics, and from the strategic cluster says, the economy dimension is mature, as the project is economically viable. So, another interesting point is local scale. The internalization of shale gas production would favor regional development, income distribution, and job creations in regions with low economic development, which is in line with the Sustainable Development Goal 7, affordable energy in the interior of Brazil. And in the field of job income, the salary in the sector is almost 5 times higher than the national average. I will say again. The oil and gas industry salary is almost 5 times higher than the national average in Brazil, which is in line with the first Sustainable Development Goal, no poverty. While in the environment dimension, the possibility of contamination of surface and groundwater, conflicts over water use, and a large amount of water could be reduced or mitigated to the current example in the US, using techniques and good production practices. And what would these techniques be? Would be the reduction of fresh water with the reuse of produced water and flowback, or following the example of Texas, they use brackish groundwater for fracking. So another alternative would be to add CO2 foam to the fracture float. Maybe that improvements and innovations could influence the acceptance shale gas exploration by the scientific and civil societies. With that, we will enter in the social dimension. One of the elevated benefits of onshore activity is that it would promote local development. Local societies must be aware of the benefits of the regional development through the secondary service generates, the receipt of royalties, and the risk inherent to this activity. As seen on the first slide, the largest percent of Brazil energy matrix comes from petroleum, 36%. Countless seats revolve around this activity. Say that another relevant aspect would be the use of existing large structures to exploit conventional resources that are already in decline. Thus, maintaining the economy independence of local society, such as the structure located in the Recôncavo Basin. This is a major political concern at the moment. With this approach, we will talk about the political legislative dimension. Bill number 1935 is currently being enforced, which prohibits the use of the fracking technique in Brazil. This mistaken legal action would directly affect Brazilian oil and gas production, since hydraulic fracturing is already used in conventional reservoir by Petrobras S.A. More specifically, hydraulic fracturing already exists in Rio Grande do Norte and Paraná region. So, for finishing, 2 more slides. This paper is to critically analyze the positive and negative impacts expected from shale gas exploration in Brazil. The resume of these impacts was divided into environmental, social, political, legislative, and economic dimensions. Would be interesting if the first phase, the shale gas exploitation, was initiated to understand and size the country's onshore oil and gas resource before make a decision on using or prohibiting it. This action would have a direct impact on the technological dimension. Better and reliable information could stimulate investment in research and innovation. Moreover, these are also fundamental steps for promoting the technological transfer between industries and academy, expanding knowledge and study the application of existing technological alternatives in shale gas development. The benefits of promoting onshore shale gas activity to internalize gas production in regions with previously identified energy shortage would have a positive impact on the economic dimension. This could be the solution to take advantage of pre-existing structure with a decline in conventional gas, or the use of a closed production circuit for a thermoelectric plant or for a specific industrial hub. It's my references and thank you. Thank you for your time.